this round 10?
It could be.
Ooh. The court are gonna decide if Trump should be on the ballot or not.
I mean, he's running, isn't he?
Supreme Court to decide whether to kick Trump. Believe that?
Oh, I'm sorry. What? A court? No, sorry. Court doesn't decide the election. Court doesn't decide.
You know what's interesting? Well, no, I just got a headline right now. But you know what's interesting, G, is that these people are afraid of Trump because they feel like they're gonna be what's that word?
Ousted?
No. Exposed, maybe. That's what you think it is.
Oh yeah.
Like he has so much information and secrets with the military and all that stuff, but the military can't come forward with it because, you know, they don't want to start any type of like revolution or civil revolution or something like that. So they want to leave it to the president to be the one to address the situation. So I feel like he has a lot of information going back to Nikola Tesla. Because when my cousin told me, Trump's uncle was connected with the CIA, and he was the first person to see Nikola Tesla's body. He was the person who went into the apartment and got all the information from Nikola Tesla. Trump is deeply connected with the military and stuff like that. It could be like he's been a spy for a very long time. Who knows?
What, Trump?
Yeah, so my cousin told me that Trump's family has ties with like FBI, CIA, military backgrounds, and Trump's uncle was the first person to go to the apartment where Nikola Tesla was at. He was the first person to go into the apartment when he was dead. Hey, there's a safe here. Go crack the other safe. So what I'm thinking is, like, the judges are like, okay, like, so imagine, G, just put it like this, G. Okay, let's just say, until some president, some president does something about the corruption, it's going to continue being corrupted, right?
It doesn't necessarily have to be a president.
Who else could it be?
It could be law enforcement doing their job. There is no safe over here.
Alright, okay. So, my whole understanding is, okay, G, so let's just say someone, right, agency, like, it will continue to be corrupted until someone puts their foot down there and makes
I mean, if law enforcement were to actually do their job, there wouldn't be any corruption anywhere, period.
Yeah, but they're always constantly training the cheeks because, you know, people are paying them off or...
Yeah, bribery.
And the mob and even extortion, and maybe they have locations and address and times and everything where, hey, we know what school your child goes to. We know this and that. You know, like my whole idea is okay. If Trump has a lot of information, right, that to what is going on.
Well, he had
I'm
access
sure.
to a lot, yes.
Yeah. So, the way I feel and I'm seeing things is like, well, let's just say you were a judge, right? And then you were amongst like other 25 judges in the district, right? And let's just say you were part of that, and these guys you went to high school with, you graduated college with, you know, these guys you knew them personally, right? These judges. And let's just say like you guys have been turning the cheek a little bit and doing things a little bit corrupted, right? Like we're just not corrupted or just, you know, sugarcoating or. So the thing is like, would you want someone exposing your dirty secrets?
I don't have any dirty secrets, so I'm clean.
No, G, hypothetically, okay, hypothetically.
Hypothetically, if I had dirty secrets, why would I want them exposed?
If you were a judge, exactly, if you were a judge, would you want people or someone to you know,
requesting recon flyover.
Would you want someone to put out your personal things?
Hell no.
Because it seems to me, even these special forces operators, like, okay, I had a dream today, okay? The dream this morning was that I was with this lady laying down, right? This girl, her name is Carmi, right? I know who she is, I know how old she is, but I only know her from social media, okay? And in this dream, I introduced her, we're laying down in the bed and I'm introducing her to Special Operations Forces. Don't want to mention a name, but I know the guy. I know two of the guys, the Navy SEAL guys. And then what I do is I tell Carmi, I say, hey Carmi, I want you to be completely honest, and I want you're going to be put on the hot chair right now, or the hot seat. I'm going to put you on the hot seat right now, and I want you to be honest about everything that these guys ask you, okay? Meaning, I was just kind of like, these guys are not going to ask you all these questions, but just be honest about your age, you know, because you could get me in trouble that I'm with you and I'm right here in front of these guys, and you could be underage and I could be in trouble, right? But me not knowing, I know deep down inside she's a certain age, and all of a sudden these guys just start beating the crap out of me, right? These guys started being a couple because they thought I was with the underage woman, but they didn't even let her speak. They didn't let her talk. They didn't let her, like, say, hey, like, I'm Carmi and I'm 25 years old or whatever. Like, they just started railing on me, like, without questioning, like, because they thought I was with a younger girl. Because I asked her to be honest and tell the truth about her age. And when they heard that I said that, they thought I was with the underage girl. And then what I'm trying to say is these guys in my dream are viciously attacking me, right? Without even finding out the truth. So from what I've learned, like a lot of even these guys, like special forces, they were doing a lot of drugs in Iraq, like cocaine and fucking methamphetamine, or, you know, drinking alcohol and raping some of the women and decapitating people. And so what I'm trying to say is, like, even to a certain point of the military, they're corrupted. Or if they're not corrupted, they're hypocrites, you know? And you got this guy over here that everybody is scared of because of whatever he knows, and they don't want them to expose it. It's like, why would we want somebody to expose all the shit, you know?
Yeah, the dirty laundry that we don't want exposed because
but
we did something that we know we shouldn't have done in the first place.
But imagine, until this stuff gets...
Oh, shit. I thought you were stopping.
but this is the conundrum, right? This is the dilemma. The dilemma is that if we don't take care of this corruption, then their country's never gonna get good again. Like we're gonna still be, what's that word? We're gonna be invaded by another country. You know, we're gonna be.
We're going to continue to be putting 70 to 80% of our income towards taxes that we don't need to be.
Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or people extorting other countries like China, like taking over our country. So it's like, you know, you're kind of down if you do, down if you don't. So it's like, how I feel right now is, what the situation is that like the judges, the senators, and all the politicians, they want to clean up things, right? Right, they want to, right? But they know if they do, then they might be executed, or they might go to prison, or you know, something bad. They don't know what's gonna happen. Like they're still skeptical, right? And what I'm trying to say is how I feel is that, you know, one of the core reasons why these people are to the level they're at right now is, I think it was because of money. And I feel that digital assets like XRP is what it's going to do. It's not going to fix the problem, but it's going to free up some space. You know what I'm saying? It's going to free up some space to allow the justification to come in. And now, don't get me wrong. There's a bad side of it too. There could be, you know, the side that, you know, whatever. But I feel as long as society's still, what's that word? There's a word I'm looking for. As long as society is still
Doesn't take
suppressed,
action.
No. As long as society is still suppressed and as long as society is still, how can I say, like, I could say suppressed or depressed or like.
Well, how about
you know,
this?
like,
You slow down and formulate your words, and you might actually be able to convey it properly.
No,
Jacob,
no,
where'd you
I'm
go?
still
Where'd
trying
you
to figure
go?
it out.
Now, move the hostage to the HLZ on
Where'd you
your
go?
Upstairs. I'm up here.
Here, take this.
So what I'm trying to say, G, is, it's just okay. Why? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why do people? Why does the Italian mob or the mafia
Kill?
steal and make money and do all that corruption stuff?
They don't steal.
Payment authorized.
Well, okay, let's just say, why does the Italian mafia do the things that the Italian mafia does?
Because they can.
No, like, okay, for example, like, give me an explanation to why the mafia does what it does.
I can't, because I'm not part of the mafia, so I don't know.
So, when you learn the history of the Italian mob, it all started with extortion, for example.
That's just the documented history. That's not
Yeah.
the
yeah,
innards
so
of the working brain as to why they're doing what they're doing.
No, we can use some logic. We can use some logic to why they do things.
Most of what they do has nothing to do with logic.
It has to do with logic. Yes, it does.
No.
So, for example,
Putting a horse's head in some guy's bed has nothing to do with logic.
so that their families could be.
Putting a severed horse head in a guy's bed with him has nothing to do with logic. That is simply to incite a fear response.
No, see, you're taking the context out of place. I mean, I'm trying to tell you is I'm trying to build the building bricks to tell you like what's going to be part of the solution. In other words, let me get to the point. The point is that as long as we're suppressed by the dollar bill and people have to steal for it and kill for it and rob and do all that things just so they can have $1 in their pocket or $50 or $100, as long as we're slaves to the dollar bill or the rat race, I feel like the corruption is always going to be there.
Well, Jay, you're going to be fighting with about 80,000 years of history trying to get people away from using currency.
So I feel like when cryptocurrency comes